everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman in charge of Troyes in the Liga 1. And today we are here for games against Lyon and Metz. Lyon is the first game up, and that is obviously a massive fixture. But before we get into that, there is currently a poll up on my Twitter. I'm looking at starting a second series to run alongside this one, but I'm kind of struggling for what time to upload those videos. There's a poll on my Twitter basically asking which time block would be best for you. There's a link to it in the description. If you could all go and give that a vote, it would be very much appreciated, just so I can, well, put the videos out at a time that benefits you the most. Like, it just kind of makes sense. It's better for both of us. So, that aside, let's get into this game. Now, there are a couple of changes to the side. First of all, Rafa Navarro comes in at right back. Massive game here. I just kind of want the more experienced player in. I'm thinking he will deal with the pressure of this fixture a little bit better, and the same reasoning for why Derek Asede is playing, along with the fact he obviously scored in the last game, which is huge. So, yeah, Derek Asede in, Rafa Navarro in. Other than that, everything else remains the same. So, let's get into this game. And, well, the only player who's really letting me down right now in terms of my expectations is Noé Stefan, who's been struggling a little bit, to be honest. He's not been doing great, so I'm hoping that can change today. So, on we go to this game, and it's certainly not going to be an easy one. I haven't actually looked at their team or who they have. They've got three up top. That's going to be difficult. A couple of names in there that we recognise as well. Charlie Musonda, Luca Digne, and it's Luca Zidane. I believe he's related to Zinedine Zidane. I just don't remember how. He might be his son. I don't entirely remember because either he has multiple sons or that's not the only one, because I know there's another one. I just can't think of his name right now. But, well, let's just hand over to the assistant because it's worked so far, and, well, he gets a few reactions, relaxes a few players, which is what we need. We've got quite a young squad going into quite a difficult game, and I've tried to bring in a few of our senior players, but, well, it's still going to be quite a high-pressure scenario, so hopefully we can perform well. But, well, we have a throw in here. Navarro on the ball. We're trying to break down this right-hand side, but he loses out. He gets tackled, and the pressure is now on. But Derek Asede, oh, no, it was a foul. VAR is being drawn in here. I'm just going to skip through this and get you to the decision. He seems to be playing. It's a corner, apparently. It definitely wasn't. It was a goal kick, but whatever. VAR didn't come into play. I'm confused. Derek Asede put in a great challenge and it's 0-0, but they're still coming out as Musonda's on it. Strikes. Mysonio with a wonderful save. Plucks it out of the air. Well, it remains at 0-0. They've got a throw in. It's action-packed. And, well, like the game against Marseille was, really. A lot of highlights. As we head clear, they strike just wide. That did look like it was going to fly in. But, well, they just couldn't get the accuracy on it. The triple striker formation causes problems. Or at least it did last year. As we have a free kick. Bordas is going to strike. And, well, he manages to flick it into the back of the net. Ilan Bordas with a wonderful set piece. And we take the lead against Olympique Lyon. And what a free kick. It's from so far out as well, and it curves in beautifully past Zidane, and it's 1-0. Let's keep going. Nasruddin here picked up a bit of a knock as they have a throw-in on that side. They go for the cross. Antonio heads clear, but they go for another cross. They head in just past our keeper. Levelled up again at 1-1. Clean sheets. Well, we're allergic to them, but Nasruddin looks like he's pulled a hammy. Do we have Zimmerman on the bench? I don't think we do. I think we have Horn. We do. I'm going to keep him out there. This is risky, but I think it's the right choice. There's a highlight potentially from kickoff here. I don't think it's real. They play forward. They're coming down this left-hand side. Are they going to go for another cross? No, Antonio clears. Marietti on the ball. Can we maybe get anything from this? Or is it really a fake highlight that's just going on for ages? As well, they're knocking it around the back. Nasruddin manages to almost win a ball. Does claim that one. Forward to Marietti. Long ball up to Asay. Can we find a cross? We try to find Stefan, but it's not good. Grandstar on it. It's saved. He's on it again. Maybe no. He gets tackled. They play forward, and this is still going on. I think it's a fake highlight. Musonda on the ball here, running towards our net. We block the first shot. Linetti's on it. Strikes again. We block that one. Mysonio saves the third, and they do go and score. It was a very long highlight, but it was real. It had our chance first, but then their goal to put them 2-1 in the lead. And, disappointing, really. We blocked the first shot. The second one was also blocked. The third one was saved. And the fourth shot is what finally put it into the back of the net. He even managed to get a hand to it, but he still couldn't keep it out. And it's 2-1 to them. We've still got time, though. We can still bounce back. We've still got time to come back in this game. We just need to start having a couple more chances. As they have a corner, Asare flicks in. Grandsar heads clear. Can we counter-attack? Asay on it. He's got a bit of space in front of him as he plays forward a long ball. But no, it's just headed clear. They reclaim possession. And, well, they go for a long ball over the top. Dien's on it, strikes, and it goes wide. Well, I don't know. Oh, it was a great save, actually. My Sonio managed to keep that one out. I thought he just missed, but no. My Sonio with a wonderful bit of, well, a wonderful bit of goalkeeping. As they're trying to fire back from the corner, they strike again. And it's another good save. My Sonio is saving us here. Honestly, he's having a wonderful game. He's made loads of good saves so far. As he claims that ball too. My Sonio, take a bow. We have a free kick here. Marietti's going to strike. It goes just over. And that looks like it's going to take us to half-time, where we certainly haven't been shut out of the game. We've had chances, but 2 goals for them sees them to a 2-1 lead. And again, look, we've had shots on target. We're just lacking a little bit of clinicalness. Is that a word? I don't know. At least we got Saint-Etienne, though, who are currently 5-0 down to Stade Rennais. So, at least we're not doing that, but still a half left. I want to say, I don't want to say anything. Assistant, he made them all look delighted. He's saying, I'm pleased how things are going, and that is fair enough, to be honest. These are a massively prestigious team and far better than us on paper, but we're putting up a very good fight, like we have done many times this season. So, with 66 minutes in, I'm going to bring on Vita Gabriel for Noé Stefan, just try to get it changed up front and just see if we can make anything happen. We're just lacking highlights more than anything. We're just lacking chances, and nothing really seems to be bringing them onto us, and I don't know what the best option is here, but there's still nothing going on. I think I'm going to make another change. I'm going to go for, not Mourinho, that just seems like it's not the best option. I'm going to go for Malessa down the left flank, and then maybe, I don't know, I'm struggling. I'm going to go for Parmentier instead of Osede, and just see if that can inspire a late goal to equalise here. It's only 2-1, which isn't a bad result at all, but the equaliser just feels like it's so within reach, but we're just not creating anything to be able to try and even snatch at it. And, well, we have a late throw-in, but it's not going to result in anything, I don't think, with 10 seconds left on the clock. And it's a disappointing 2-1 defeat, where once again, we took the lead, and we just weren't able to hold on. That's now 3 games in a row where we've taken a lead and thrown it away. I'm actually just going to... say... Can't fault any of you, it's just one of those days. Yeah, they all look relaxed and motivated. The morale is going up. So, yeah, it's a tough result to take, but that is now Lyon, PSG and Marseille all played. And we haven't done badly against any of them. I think that might actually be us having played the top 4 in our first 7 fixtures, which isn't awful at all, let's be honest. And with Metz coming up, who are struggling, they're in 16th. We might be able to just turn this around very quickly, you know. With 3 of the better teams out of the way, can we maybe turn this into a run of form if we can maybe just string together a couple of positive results? Because so far, we're certainly not doing bad. So here we are then for the game against Metz, the team that got promoted alongside us last season in the automatic spots. And, well, a couple of changes to the side. Both fullbacks have changed. Horn comes in at right back and Zimmerman in at left back due to Nasruddin's injury. He's out for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, Zimmerman's going to be taking his place. And then Parmentier in the defensive midfield role. But the only other thing to note is Mbuemo's picked up a little bit of a knock. He's back in full training tomorrow, and honestly, he looks fine. So, if we need him, he will come on, but just a thing to note, I guess. So, let's just get straight into this game. It's quite an important match, really, to see how far we've grown and how much we've sort of done in terms of improvement, as they have a few players on their team who will probably recognise from last season, but honestly, I don't. So, Bourgeois sounds similar, but that's about it. So, let's just get underway. Let's passionately say I expect nothing but a win. We don't get any reactions. The assistant gets something out of Cedric Horn, but that's about it. It's a great opportunity to shake off our malaise. Now, this game is being played about 2 days after the last one, so, well, not much time to rest at all, but a very good opportunity to bounce straight back and put in a good performance after that disappointing defeat. We've got a corner here early into the game. Bordas flicks in. Grandsar goes just over the bar. It was close, but not quite, but it's good to see Grandsar having more chances. Well, we've got a throw in here, again, deep in their half. Marietti to Horn, who knocks it across to Parmentier. Can we find a shot? Parmentier's going to run with it, strikes it himself. Goes just wide, though. But again, we're creating good chances. And well, we're looking decent so far. It's worth noting that the last 3 times we've played these, we've beaten them. And so far, in this game, it's been all us. So half-time's here then, and we've had all of the shots and all the shots on target and all that stuff. But what we've also had is 3 yellow cards and no goals, which is a little bit disappointing, to be honest. I'd like to be doing just a bit better. I'd like to be able to try and just get a goal just to put ourselves in the lead. But I think I'm going to be assertive and just say, not I'm far from pleased. Okay, sure, yeah, I'm far from pleased. And they all look fired up. I think far from pleased is a bit extreme. I'm a little bit disappointed more than anything, but still a half of football to go. Let's get them fired up, and let's hopefully try and get something from this game. Hopefully 3 points. Well, we've got a throw in here. Zimmerman's on it, tries to pick out Marietti and does so well as we look to try and find another chance. As Horn on this right-hand side is in space. Can he find a cross? No, it's blocked, but Gransar gives it back to him. He goes for another cross. Once again, it's headed clear, but we've got it out to the left. Zimmerman, can he do anything? Knocks it back to Marietti. We're just struggling to get it into the box for a good shot, but we're still trying. We've still got possession of the ball as we flick it across. Horn again goes for it. To Orsay, nods it across. Gransar gets tackled. Parmentier, and it's a foul. It's a tight call, and you know what that means. It is VAR, and a penalty is given. Parmentier steps up. Can we manage to slot this away? Come on, please, just bury it. Yes, he does. It is 1-0. Parmentier with his 2nd goal of the season, both from the spot. And well, it was a wonderful bit of play, to be honest. I think leading up to the penalty, we had a lot of creation, and every time they cleared it, we got straight back on it, recycled possession, and went at it again, and eventually they were forced to put in a foul. And well, there's another highlight. Stefan on the left-hand side goes for a cross. I don't like starting that far into a highlight because it's a good chance you're just going to get countered. As Follett throws someone to the floor, he's already on a yellow card. This is going to be a red, isn't it? This is undebatably a red. And it's disappointing, really. Follett goes off. Now, fortunately, Ponte is on the bench. So, with that red card, we're going to immediately make a change. Marietti going to make way. Oh, Marietti's so good from set pieces, though. This is a debate. Okay, so I'm going to go for a Say coming off. No, I'm going to go for Gransar. I don't know what to do. I'm so torn. I'm going to bring off Marietti for Ponte. I'm going to stick with my initial decision. And I'm also going to pull Horn back to just be a supporting wingback. Just try and tighten up a little bit. I'm also going to go more positive. Yeah, I just want to try and retain the ball, if I'm being honest. I think we're going to really struggle. Oh, God, they've got a throw in immediately after this happens. Parmentier, though, cuts it out. Horn on it. Plays it short to Ponte. He's not had much action this season. And, well, we're trying to do something here as Gransar's on it. Is this going to be in our favour? With 10 men, we slide forward to Stefan. There's not many men forward, but Assay's in the box. Stefan doesn't need him. Makes an excellent run. Goes for a nice strike, but it's saved well. We do have the upcoming corner. I'm hoping we don't have too many men packing the box because we're a bit short-staffed right now, but well, 70 minutes in, and I'm going to make another change, I think. I'm going to bring on Mbuemo? No, I'm going to go from Malwesa, and I'm going to make him a supporting winger. And just, again, go a little bit more supporting and just try and be a little bit safer with it. It just seems like the right choice at this point. As we have a throw in, Bordas is on it. Please don't lose the ball. He knocks it across. Parmentier again to Horn on this right-hand side. He goes for goal. It is saved very well. Horn there pulling out a wonderful strike from the 16-year-old right-back, who, well, wins as a corner here. Malwes is going to flick in, but it's just headed clear with ease. And, well, nothing comes of it. One thing I will say about Horn, despite his young age, he is excellent at finding space out on this wing, but they have a highlight, and, well, this could very quickly go south. They've only had 2 shots all game, but we are short-staffed. We only have 10 men, and they are coming forward with it. We're trying to win it back, but Diallo's on it. He strikes. My Sonnial with a wonderful save. Puts it out for a corner. There's time left, and I'm going to make a change. I just don't know what it is. Cedric Horn's on a 7.5, and Zimmerman. That is ridiculous. Wonderful games from them. Derek Asede? Maybe just a fresh pair of legs at the back? Yeah, Derek Asede for Parmentier. Gonna stick with it. I just think it's the right choice. Get a fresh defensive player and also someone more experienced, less likely to crack under the pressure as time is flying by. 5 minutes of added time due to all the VAR drama, and there is a throw-in in it. They're looking to find it, but Gransar steals the ball excellently. Can we find a late goal to seal the game? No, he is tackled. And, well, they're looking to try and work it forward. Please don't throw this away. As they flick forward, Antonio's on it. Back to my Sonnial. Nerves there. Flashbacks to Montpellier. But they still have the ball. They're looking to come forward. They play it forward. So much space. They strike. And, well, it's looking at the referee. There's thoughts he may be offside. And yes, it is. It's clearly offside. No goal. As we're pouncing on the ball. VAR's a nightmare. It just means you don't know what's going on. It's ridiculous. But it was disallowed for offside. Thankfully, we are still 1-0 up. And to be fair, it did look it. Derek Isede on the ball, and, well, there's just seconds remaining. We're passing it around our backline. We lump it forward. Stefan runs onto it, gets brought down. And that is going to be a 1-0 victory. And a pretty clean sheet, to be honest. I think we could be quite happy with that. Despite the narrow scoreline, we only had 10 men for about a third of the game. And also, even with that, we allowed them 5 shots, only 2 of those being on target. We did pretty well. I think we can be quite proud of that one. They were, even with 10 men, quite clearly outclassed, and we were still having chances. I mean, that one from, was it Cedric Horn, the late chance, or was it Noé Stefans? I can't remember, but one of them had a really good late chance. They both had good chances throughout the game. I just can't remember which one was the one late in the game. But, well, a very nice victory, well done. And man of the match goes to Cedric Horn, the 16-year-old right-back with a 7.7 rating, who played a wonderful game. And so far, has had a very good season. A little bit of defensive errors, mostly on his positioning, but overall, he's been excellent for a player of his age, and he's so good at contributing to that attack. The space he gets into on his runs is absolutely outstanding, and all of his attributes are improving due to that. He looks fantastic so far, and I am thoroughly impressed. And he looks like he is going to be a very good replacement for Rafael Navarro, as one starts to decline, the other's improving at a rapid rate. And so far, he has been, well, he's been very impressive, and I'm extremely impressed with what he's doing for us. But it's a 1-0 win, 3 points today. And to be honest, we're a newly promoted side. We've played Marseille, we've played Köln, sorry, I'll say their name right now. We've played Lyon, we've played PSG. We are yet to have a 0-point episode. That's pretty impressive, to be honest. And, well, 11 points from our first 8 games is certainly nothing to be disappointed with, especially when you consider things like Montpellier, like Caen, like Lyon, where we led in all of those games. And especially considering the teams we've played, which isn't getting any easier by the look of it, because coming up is Havre, who, as we know, are apparently the best team in the world. Currently having a very good season, up in 4th on 17 points. They are, well, they're having a good time of it, to be honest, but we're not doing too bad ourselves. Up in 10th, nowhere near relegation. We are already 7 points clear of the relegation playoffs. That's not bad, is it? I don't think we can complain at all. So, tomorrow, games against Havre, followed by Lille. Again, 2 pretty decent games. Havre, I don't know if you remember, but the season we took over at Troyes, the season we avoided relegation, was the season they got promoted. So they've only been here a year longer than us, and already they are right up there with the big guns at the start of this season, which is, well, it's a little bit scary when you have to play them. You know, they're obviously doing some very good stuff, but also, maybe we could be in a similar position. Maybe we could do something very, very similar to that, and after a short space of time, be competing with some very good teams. Who knows? But, well, we'll see how we measure up to them tomorrow. So, thank you all very much for watching, and tomorrow's video, as always, will be up at 5:30. Once again, please vote on the poll regarding a second series I'm considering doing regarding the time slots for that. That would be really appreciated, and as always, leave any feedback in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think about this series so far. And yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter and join the Discord, and have a wonderful night. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.